1225, and unlike the stock market, which has been going down, temperatures keep going up here. And heat advisory in effect today. We will be seeing temperatures over 100 degrees in some areas. If it's not technically over 100, it will feel closer to 110 or higher because of the effects of the humidity, and that's prompted the heat advisory. The hot weather really continues all week. If anything, it might get a couple degrees hotter as the bubble of heat with the upper level high that's moving across kind of gets a little closer to us and keeps skies sunny and keeps it getting hot here. So heat advisory in effect for all the valley counties this afternoon until 6 p.m. This is from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Heat index averaging about 106 to 111. Might get a couple degrees hotter briefly in some areas, but again, it might even get a little bit hotter gradually over the next couple of days. High temperatures today, well, they're not small. They're not low numbers. No, 100 in Weslaco, 104 in Rio Grande City, about 98, one of the cooler spots in Brownsville, and low 90s or so right along the coast. There's a small chance you might be cooled briefly in one or two little spots by a weak shower or sea breeze thunderstorm, but it's a small chance, and those chances keep going down. So if you are out working or playing, remember this is the hottest time of the year, and with the heat turned up, you always want to avoid any heat-related health problems. The heat advisory this afternoon, some of the heat stroke signs if you've been out in the heat too long include dizziness, muscle cramps, lack of sweating, and maybe some rapid shallow breathing. If you start experiencing changes in your body and symptoms, you might want to get indoors because it is going to be very hot and very sunny, and maybe even more so over the next couple of days. Current temperatures at 97 in McAllen, 97 also in Rio Grande City, 90s along the coast, but remember, it feels hotter with all that humidity. And the humidity does make it feel right now at 106 in McAllen, 109 already in Brownsville, 106 in Rio Grande City. And like I say, this is calculated for if you're standing in the shade. If you're out wearing dark clothing, out in the sun, you feel much hotter than this. The apparent temperature you feel on your body is much higher. Satellite radar doesn't show any rain around the valley. There are some showers way up the coast. Most of the sea breeze initially has been up closer to Houston and Victoria and areas north of Corpus Christi, but enough moisture around here. You might get a couple of showers forming this afternoon, but so far everything's dry. We'll show you the closer look on the radar coming up later this hour, but the future track does show pretty dry weather early this afternoon. Tries to show maybe a shower somewhere in the area. It has even less rain than the previous run, but a lot of areas will stay dry today, and then by tonight, mainly clear to partly cloudy skies, and it won't cool off a lot. We may only see low temperatures tonight around 80, the low 80s next couple days in some areas, so it's not very cool at all. And then tomorrow, more sunshine and practically dry weather everywhere. The sea breeze has even less of a chance tomorrow of sparking any rain, so with less rain chance and more sunshine equals a rise in temperatures again, and it should be staying pretty hot. Now, if you want to cool off at the coast, water temperatures there are in the relatively cool 80s you see on the map. A little breeze too at the coast. Southeasterly winds around 10 to 20 knots and a low tide at 239, a high tide at 10:10. And your first 1-5 forecast today, 100 heat advisory, 20% chance for a shower. Otherwise, just a hot afternoon around the valley. And by tonight, down to about 80 degrees, mostly clear skies. The humidity still up there enough to keep temperatures up overnight. And then your first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, 100 today. And just for fun, we go 101 the rest of the way. Of course, each day that will range from around 90 or the low 90s at the coast, about 105, 106 in Starr County, but a lot of the valley right around 99, 100, 101 or so for highs each of the next several days. And our chances for a shower are maybe 20% at the most today and probably no more than 10% tomorrow. Then after that, it's breezy and hot with sunshine the rest of the week and hot afternoons, muggy nights in the low 80s, and very little, if any, chance for rain all the way through early next week. We'll keep tracking any changes if they come in your first 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.